What's going on YouTube? Scuba Diver Picker here, and this video is going to be a three-part video. First part is going to be a rant on GameStop. Found out some interesting information that I believe anybody who buys new games, quote, new games, would really want to hear. It's going to be quick, to the point, and it made me, I will never buy a new game from GameStop after hearing it. Ever. Ever. Second part will be a trade that I did with a guy I met here locally at a retro store. He also has a YouTube channel, so I will leave a link below. He also hosts a podcast. You can sub his channel and get the info on how to get to the podcast from him. And third will be showing you some games that I have for trade, what I'm kind of looking for my collection. I'll also tell you about the website that I have that just pertains to a list of what games I'm looking for and what I have for trade. Something that I wish more YouTubers would do, because it would be easier to do it that way instead of always asking what you want, what you're looking for. Just you can go on a website and be like, hey, this guy wants this, this, and this. He has this, this, and this for trade. You want to do it? Yes, no, okay. On to the GameStop rant. I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to give any names, but let's just say that a buddy of mine who used to manage a GameStop told me, I asked him, because my boy Classic Game Freak posted a video up earlier, and we were talking about it a little bit, how he's kind of upset that he went and bought Little Big Planet 2 for the Vita, and how it was opened and then resealed, and they pretty much did it in front of him. Well, I asked my buddy, I was like, you used to manage a GameStop or work at a GameStop. Why do they do that? And he goes, well, the reason they do that is this. When they get new games in, okay, if you get there on a release date, then no, they're not going to be able to do this. But if you go there a week or two later to buy a new game, chances are this probably happened to that game. He told me, sorry guys, speaking of a Classic Game Freak, anyways, he told me that the reason that they opened them is because they let their employees open the games and take them home and play them. That way they can give their honest opinion about the game and be knowledgeable about the game, which makes sense. Okay, that does make sense, because the employees cannot buy every single game to know about every game, and it's good that they are knowledgeable. But that's something I think GameStop should buy their employees, or maybe at least give them a discount or something. But here's the issue. They take those games home, they play the game, then they come back and they sell the game as new. Which is why sometimes you might get games that say brand new, but the code has been used because of dishonest employees, probably against policy to use the codes, but they probably used it anyway or sold the code to a buddy. Or you get a game and it's got a fingerprint on it. It's because those games have probably been played. They've probably been taken out of the store, taken home, and played with, brought back, lied to you, the consumer, the customer, and said, hey, this is a brand new game. That's bullshit, and I believe that's probably against the law. People, you guys there's rant videos up all the time on GameStop, but you people keep going out and buying the games. I've never bought a new game from GameStop. I will go there and buy used ones, but I will never buy a new one from them, especially learning this. I'll wait if I have to, and I'll get it at Walmart, or I'll get it at Best Buy, or wherever I may get it, at a retro game store. Will not buy them new at GameStop. They're dishonest, and you got to understand something. Another YouTube buddy of mine pretty much talked to a guy and told him they're not there for collectors. Okay, they actually don't like collectors even in their store. They like gamers. There's a big difference. You can game and collect at the same time, but they want people who just want to play their games. They don't want people coming in with collection aspirations, which is why they open everything. Not why they open everything, but they deter from it, which is ridiculous. You got a customer base that wants to buy your product. Give them the product they want. When you open up a game and you throw that plastic away and you have to reseal it, that's time, that's money to reseal that game. You're wasting, and you're making your customers, most of them, unhappy. So, people, if you really want to affect GameStop, and their policies to get their policies changed, stand up and don't go there. Don't buy games from there. Refuse it. You can get all that stuff somewhere else. Okay? I have 6 GameStops in town, and I'm about not to go to any of them. I got Retro Game Store. If they don't have a used game I'm looking for, then maybe I'll have to go to GameStop. But if you go less frequently, you buy less. If everyone does that, you don't have to blacklist it forever or for everything. But if you can typically go buy 5 games a month, but you can figure out a way to get 4 of those somewhere else and only get 1 a month, that's gonna maybe affect them if everybody does it. So I don't know. Anyways, I'm done with them. They're not worth how many minutes? 5 minutes I spent on GameStop. They're not even worth half of that time. So here's what I got for a trade. I traded with a great YouTuber, man. Really good guy. Not even just a YouTuber. I met him out in the wild too. Really cool guy. We exchanged numbers because we talked about games and stuff. And I'm actually jealous of this guy. He works at the aquarium here in town, which is awesome. I'd love to work there. But anyways, this is what he traded me. I traded him Ocarina of Time, and I traded him Donkey Kong 64 for the N64, and I traded him Super R-Type. Only reason I threw Super R-Type in there was because he gave me these games, and I was like, well, here, this is another game that I actually have in my car. So it worked out perfect. This is Toki going 8-spit. He had doubles of these. He said he thought I would like the game. So thank you very much, man. I consider this game a gift, so it will never leave my collection, as well as X-Men. He also threw in Super Mario World. And the main game I wanted, a box Castlevania Bloodlines, complete in very nice shape. I'm so happy to get this, guys. Now, it came with the manual, the cart is in really nice shape, and Konami of America insert. So, thanks, buddy. I really appreciate it, man. I'm so happy to add this to my collection. This is a game that I really, really wanted. This is the only box Genesis game I have. I just started collecting for it. So I'm looking to get many, many more. So anybody who has box in good shape Genesis games, please trade them to me. Okay. Let's jump into what I have for trade. First, I'll start off with Castlevania Bloodlines. I have a double. Very, very, very nice shape. If anyone's interested in this game, I'd be happy to work out a deal. First and foremost, before I jump into what I have for trade, let me say this. I put a website up. I will leave a link below. This website is just a list. One page has a list of all the games I'm looking to collect to complete my goals for my collection for the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and Nintendo 64. And then on the bottom of the page, I have games that I have for trade. It's color coded. Red are like my holy grails. Blue are the ones I'm really trying to focus on. And black are ones that I do want for my collection, but not as much as what's in blue and red. If it has a strike through, that means I already got it. Okay, so I'm going to jump into it. I'm going to say a couple games I'm really, really pressed to get. And that's Super Castlevania 4 for the Super Nintendo. Loose or boxed. TMNT Hyperstone Heist, boxed and complete. I'd like to have it complete, but if you have it just with the box, as long as it's in nice shape, I'd really like to have it. Any box Genesis game really that's in good shape, really nice shape. I'm really trying to grow that collection a little bit. Like Toxic Crusaders and Shinobi games, Golnax games, the Punisher classic. I'm also looking for Contra Force on the NES, which who isn't, and TMNT Tournament Fighters on the NES. Again, who isn't? But those are my holy grail games right there, those two, as well as Dracula's X. So anyways, guys, I named off some pretty hefty titles, so let me go ahead and show you what I'll trade. Keep in mind, I would trade multiple games for certain ones of those titles as well. I have First up, I have Mario All Stars. Really nice shape with the manual. And these aren't games I'm looking to trade. I'm just trying to offer good stuff. I have Donkey Kong Country. Really nice shape. Donkey Kong Country 2. Really nice shape. Mario RPG. Really nice shape. It's my favorite game in my collection, actually. So I have to get something good. I'm working on a trade with a guy who wants to trade TMNT Hyperstone Heist boxed with no manual for the NES, or I mean for the Sega Genesis, and Super Castlevania 4. But hey, I'm still taking offers because the guy lives in Virginia and he's supposed to come downtown next week. But I mean, who knows if that'll happen? Also, I think I showed this Castlevania Bloodlines. I do have double. Two good. Oh, by the way, I'm also looking for the box and manual, or just the box if you only have it, of Contra Hard Corps. It's one of my favorite games, and I really like to have the box for it. I also have the skins game. I don't think anyone's going to be interested in that, but it's whatever. Two really good titles for the 64. Mario Party. The very first Mario Party. So this is the king of Mario Parties, man. The first one. I mean, these are the kind of games that I want. Mario Party, Paper Mario. The beginning of the huge franchise that came out on the GameCube and the Wii and stuff. But yeah, Mario Party, pretty cool. And then a game that's one of my favorite in my collection that it'll take a lot to get it. I mean, yeah, it's about $35 game, but I think it's going to go way, way up in value because of the popularity of it. But that's the original Super Smash Bros. Really nice shape. Yeah, guys, that's basically what I have for trade. I also have the Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 boxes, as you can see right behind me. Also got a box Super Nintendo. It would take a lot to get those boxes because they are something I really wanted to keep. I also have oh yeah, I got a couple other box games. The boxes are in okay shape. Well, they're kind of beat up shape. But I have NBA Jam. And this is the manual. It's like hard plastic. But it comes with that. It's an awesome game. Awesome game. And the game, all the games in here are really great shape. And other than NBA Jam, comes with the manual. But these all come with the manual, the inserts, and posters. NHL 94. And Balls 3D. So anyone trying to get a complete box collection or just get as many box Super NES games, I'm open to trade them for some box Sega Genesis games or throw them in on a deal to sweeten the deal a little bit. But yeah, guys, I'll be keeping Super Mario though since it was a gift. I have two, but one doesn't work. So thanks, dude. Again, if you see anything you like, check out the website. Send me a PM. My Gamestop rant, you can agree or not agree, but that's what a former employee told me, and the guy I can take his word for it. He's a pretty cool guy, nice guy, which I couldn't figure out why they would open the games, but it made sense when he told me that. I was like, that makes sense. But those games that they take, because they probably if they get 50 new games and they only take 5 or 6 or 10 away, they shouldn't sell those games as new. They should sell those at a discount. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching. Check out Xander Scollion's. I'm probably saying his name wrong. Very unique name. Cool name. But I'll leave a link below for his page. And I'll leave a link below for my website to see what I'm looking for, as well as those games I named. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.